true hippie, true hippie, true hippie.
So I am going to show you how to actually layer things using Adobe Photoshop. You can use either Photoshop or lots of online programs actually offer a similar experience, a similar desktop to Photoshop, so you can use those as well. Layering is a really good thing to do if you're wanting to develop your work. Maybe you're wanting to combine the work of two artists together. Maybe you're going to want to develop some of your drawings, or maybe you're going to want to do some developments working on photographs. So the first thing I've done, I've just opened up Adobe Photoshop, and I'm going to click on Create New. And it should come up with this screen here. I'm just going to click on A3 and then Create, and it's just going to load up. And then here you've got your desktop, you've got your toolbar at the side, and you've got kind of sort of some more tools on this side as well. Now I want to be able to see my layer panel, so if I go on View and if I just click along to Window and I click on Layers or click F7, I can actually see my layer panel there, and you can see it's just got one layer, and I've got the one layer here as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find my base image that I'm going to use to actually layer up my development. So I'm just going to go onto Google Chrome or whatever browser you've got, and I've just Googled maps because I want to make a piece of work in the style of Mark Powell. So I'll show you his work at the end, and you can see how it compares. So I want to make sure I'm using really high resolution images. So I've just clicked here on large, and then I'm just going to have a look through. I'm going to choose my image. Okay, so I want to choose one that's going to be quite interesting to work on top of. So let's see. Now I like this one. Okay, so I'm just going to click to open it up, and then I want to copy the image into Photoshop. So I'm just going to Control click copy image, and I'm going to go edit and paste. You can press Control V as well. Now I'm going to enlarge this image to fill up the whole of my canvas, the whole of my piece of paper that I've used to create my image. So I'm going to press Control T, and then I'm going to use these little side bits just to enlarge it and resize it. Lots of people worry because it looks quite pixelated. That's just because it's in a transform state, so you don't need to worry about that, because once you've got it to the size you want, press enter, and then you've got your image all there in the size that you want it to be at. Now a top tip on that, when I press Control T, I used the edge, the corner, to enlarge my image, because if you go like this, you may find that it distorts your image. We really don't want that, so I'm just going to do from the corner and go up, and then press enter when I've got it the size I want. Right, so I'm going to go back into my image search, and I'm just going to go into here, and I really like this artist Michael Farrow, who does a series of images called Homeless in Hollywood. And because of what my artist's work is like and how he produces images, I want to do something based on kind of homelessness and layer that on top of a map of London. So I'm just going to find my image that I want to use. So I'm going to use this guy here. Now I'm just going to Control click copy image, and then edit paste, and you can see he's now on my my map. So you can see on the layer panel he's on layer 2 and the map is on layer 1. Now I'm just going to zoom in and just check the resolution of this image. So I'm just going to press Command plus, and it doesn't look too bad, but sometimes when you zoom in, if it looks really pixelated, you might want to find a more higher quality image to actually work with. Now I'm going to press Control T again, which is transform, and remember we're just going to move out from the corner, and we're just going to move up from that corner there, and that has now transformed that. So it's pixelated, I pressed enter, and now it is looking absolutely fine. Now we're going to layer merge these images together. So I'm just going to click onto here, and I'm going to just click onto any one of these, and you can see already it's made that translucent. Now if I highlight this and I just can toggle down and just look at different things in different ways of actually layering. So I'm going to choose something where I can see a nice translucency. So I'm just going to choose one of these. Now some of them, the colours are quite vibrant, and we don't want to have like really vibrant harsh colours. So I'm just going to choose this one here, and you can see there that's a nice combination of both images merged together. Now if I want to save this so I can actually print it really easily, I'm going to say File, Save As, and I want to save it as a JPEG. So I'm just going to go onto my desktop. Okay, and I'm just going to collect here. I'm going to go onto JPEG, and I can see that I've got it as a JPEG there. And I'm just going to save it as my Mark Powell development. Okay, and then save, and you'll see I can make it to large. I want it to be the largest quality I can, and press OK, and that's that. Now what I could also do is I could make it into a black and white image. So I could go Image Adjustments and go into black and white and press OK, and then I need to do that on the other layer as well. Image Adjustments, black and white. So I can play around with having one layer black and white, the other layer black and white, do all sorts of different things. So there you have it. You have something that resembles the work of Mark Powell. I've taken an observation and I've taken a background. I've blended them together to create an interesting image that I can now use in my sketchbook to then develop forward from. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you have some good results with this type of development.
True hippie, true hippie, true